Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Tara, let's go. Tara, let's go, dude.
Diana Leora yells, guess what arrived?
Did it arrive, Diana? What do you think? What do you think? Let's see if I get everything kind of. I gotta do this one again too, because this.
Cubby says, morning
Try to
fella.
catch me
Morning,
howling
Cubby.
at the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Morning, Graham.
Graham's gone wild.
Cubby, what you know good? I had to play it again, darn, because I missed it, and it just doesn't seem right. It didn't happen if you don't hear it, right? Like a tree falling in the woods. Does it make a noise? Technically, I think it does.
Diana Leora says you have no idea how much I'm giggling and squeeing.
Dude, so you like it. That is a beautiful, beautiful black walnut yarn bull. I was so tickled with that dude.
Terrafon says at Texashula dramatic changes happened to the announcement music clip after we talked last night.
Dramatic?
Graham says good morning hula and all. Diana
Dramatic.
Leora yells absolutely gorgeous.
Good. Diana, I tell you what, I put a lot of work in those yarn bowls. I mean, a lot of work in those yarn bowls, and it just tickles me when people get them and like I'm just glad. I'm glad you like it. I'm really, because I do put a lot of work on those darn things. A lot of work. Oh my goodness. So how's it feel to have
Terrafon says it's all electric guitar now.
It's all electric guitar now. That'll work. That'll work. We got something cool working on. Me and Tara are working on something kind of cool for some alerts for Camp Corey. We start getting hard and heavy into the really big push for Camp Corey and making the magic wands, making awareness for Camp Corey, and also maybe support them a little bit with some funding on the Tiltify.
Terenthia Kiner slides in with her tea.
Morning, Terenthia. How are you doing? Are you behaving yourself,
Diana
Miss Terenthia?
Leora says Miss Diane is gonna love it XD.
Good. I am so glad. It literally tickles me. Let me grab one of these handy dandy epic.
The guru says I just got back from the doctor. He said I was a beast. I was bragging to the nurse, then she informed me I was just obese instead. Terenthia Kiner says
Morning,
never.
Goo.
Laughs. Cubby says the coolest coffee mug ever.
This is
Spectre
by far my
asks,
favorite.
drinking this early, sir.
I am, sir.
Terrafon says drums are up next, and the recording we talked about may be happening today.
Good. Good. I'm
The
super
guru
stoked, man.
asks, morning hula. How are you today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We're gonna do some cool magic wands this morning. I love making these things. These are like, they're so much fun. You gotta change it up. They go pretty quick. Making some epic wands for an epic place, Camp Corey, which I gotta make sure I pull all this stuff. We're going to play some Camp Corey stuff today too. But we got some cool alerts coming up soon, guys. Tara's a daggum rock star. Just in case you guys didn't know. Paisley, what are you doing? What? You wanted, hold on, I caught you. You wanted that little piece. No, you can't have that little piece of maple. But Dad, I want the little piece of maple. Let's see this here lined up.
Terrafon says ha 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 nah. I'm just a guy who makes a little bit of music from time to time.
No, it's going to be legit, dude. It is going to be
Crux
seriously
Gaming
legit.
TV yells good morning hula
Morning,
and
Crux.
family. Happy early Veterans Day.
Hey, happy early Veterans Day, 100%, man. Huge thanks to all those who have served. I see you. Your mama's in there. Go say hi to your mama. Hang out with her, not with me. Remember? She keeps saying you're her dog. You know how it works.
Qualton27 says morning.
Hey, C. Walton, how you doing?
Diana Leora says doggo.
I know, she's pretty needy this morning.
The guru says dog says it wants to spend time with you. Give
I
it some
know.
lovin'. Dawn Starlight says I need to come over and love on those puppies of yours.
You need to, because as you can tell clearly, they're mistreated.
Qualton27 asks I'm good. You.
I'm
Cram
good.
says I have already had my cup of coffee, but it's cold this morning, so I'm going to be gangster and have another one.
This is my second cup myself, Graham.
Cubby says has Duck been beating on her again?
Maybe, Cubby. Maybe. That's why she has fur, brown fur.
Terrafon says and yes, happy Veterans Day everyone, and for those who served, thank you for my freedom. I appreciate all of you. Dawn Starlight says because apparently you aren't loving on him enough.
Apparently so.
Qualton27 says at Crochet70. Spectre says more like those puppers are spoiled rotten with all the lovin'.
They are 9 kinds of spoiled freaking rotten. Okay, Pay. I got work to do, Missy.
Cubby says at least she hasn't forced them to wear those terrible vests.
She has. She already has. We're going to do a fire pit stream Saturday night. I got money. Say they're going to be in some kind of vest come Saturday night. Anybody want to put money on it? I'd be willing to bet. I haven't heard a word about it, but I'm willing to bet that the dogs will have some kind of freaking outfit on.
The guru says she says your work can wait. Keep rubbing my head.
No kidding. I don't know where the deaf one's at. I'd call her, but it wouldn't do no good. So, guys, happy Friday, man. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Plano Woodworking, what's going on, dude? Sounds like a work alert. All right, let's. I got my water all ready to go. So in case everybody, I'm filling for my daily routine. It's coffee, then water, then beer. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's kind of how my whole day kind of goes. That's. Oh, here comes the deaf one. What are you doing, Missy? What are you doing?
Colton27 asks, how's the weather on your end?
rain
Corinthia
this
Kiner
morning.
says, thankfully it isn't Friday. For whatever reason, I awoke thinking it was Saturday. What a relief. Dawn Starlight says, burning.
Dawn, thank you. Like what? What?
Diana Leora says, lol, I didn't know you had a deaf pupper.
I do.
My mom has a deaf Siberian Husky. Cotton's been deaf since she was a baby, though.
Yeah, she Rebel's been. She's when we first
The
got her.
guru says, side note, I did really get back from doctor. He said I was doing great.
Good.
Still a long road, but at least we on the road.
Nice. Heck yeah, man. I actually went to the doc myself about a week or two ago. I got confirmation I'm still alive. I was really proud to get that prognosis, to be honest with you. I was tickled to death. So, he said, yep, congratulations, you're still alive. Like, hot damn. Let's go. Full send, yo. That tail
Alive
just,
is good. Better than the alternative.
You're not wrong.
Graham says, lol, Fred won't wear the sweaters I made for him. He just rolls on the floor till I take it off him.
Stop torturing me, Grams. Stop torturing me. All right, so we're gonna be making some magic wands today. Eventually, I'm gonna get started here in a second.
Creative Kate yells, that's great at the guru, just keep moving forward. You got this. Corinthia Kiner asks, the question is, was he able to diagnose the leaky eye syndrome?
Allergies.
Dawn Starlight says, I need to find stuff for
allergies.
my dogs to wear. I think I'm becoming that girl.
Dawn, are you becoming that girl? I tell you what, just holler at to Duck, Dawn. She is very, very versed in putting poor animals in poor outfits. Which is actually the point now. I actually think the dogs like it. I'll be 100% honest, especially Paisley when it gets cold. I call me weird. I can't say that out loud because Duck would like, I told you, Dad. Now I'm like, I ain't got time for all that.
Colton27 says at Crochet 70, it's gonna take a lot of yarn to put a vest on my dog, lol.
What is it, Missy?
Cubby says, just don't bring up rebels. Game size.
Who's not here? She went to the chiropractor. Apparently, she's having some serious issues with her back
The
and her
guru
neck.
says at Dawn Starlight, my sister's dogs have clothes. Her beagle got a new sweatshirt, has a hood and pockets too. Dawn Starlight says I found a website for pajamas for Molly. I'm having a hard time finding things for Gidget. Corinthia Kiner asks him, they are secret human dresses.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I got to go pick. I got to make a supply run today. We're gonna string to about 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I got to go pick up some supplies today. I need more brown paper. I'm about out of brown paper for my shipping. I need some pencils, man. Look, I've been carrying the same pencil around. This poor pencil it's so tired it lost its eraser, but I'm still using the darn thing. But it's getting so short it won't stick out anymore.
The guru says lucky pencil.
My lucky pencil. It's kind of like Bebe's kids. They don't die. He don't multiply either. Dang. I just showed my age with the Bebe kids, didn't I?
Cookie yells, morning y'all.
Morning, Cookie. How you doing, bud? Paisley. What, Paisley? You're not supposed to be the one in the curls. What?
Cubby says pencil size doesn't matter, sir. Spectre says they multiply.
You're not supposed to be the one. It's supposed to be the Riri white one doing
Colton27 says carpenter pencils don't need erasers, lol.
See, Walt, I do
The
like carpenter's
guru says your
pencils, but they're
sexy
for
peppered
carpenter.
beard and hair shows your age. You do not have to.
So carpenter's pencils work really well for carpentry style work. I don't do carpentry style work. My stuff's made precise. I would be constantly sharpening it down. So for the things that I do for very precise stuff, you got to have a much smaller diameter tip right there instead of a big old white giant carpenters where close enough is good enough. Carpentry, close enough is good enough. What I do
Was a compliment.
Was it? Oh, I had to double
Cookie
check.
says C. If you just commit to it and cut where you mark, you don't need an eraser.
There you go. Commitment, Cookie. But I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I have a hard time with those commitments. Like, is that the right thing? Do I need to measure it like 3 more times? Probably.
Qualton27 says lol.
But I do got some carpenter pencils. I use them for some stuff, but they don't seem to hold up as well. And hold on, I found a pencil. Where did you come from? You're in there.
Terinthia Kiner says measure thrice, cut once.
Exactly. And you know what?
The
I did
guru
that.
says I know my past follows me. Sometimes people perceive it as being smart, Alex.
What?
Cookie says I have a Pica 3030 pencil. It's pretty awesome. Writes on everything.
Holy crap! So you got a pencil you got a pencil so epic it has a special name. That's literally what my mic. I do have a mechanical pencil, so I guess that kind of
The
counts.
guru says that must be a fancy pencil.
It is. If it's got a name like that, it's got to be good. I mean, hold on, wait a minute. It's a name like Smuckers.
Cookie says, yep, I'll link to it in Discord. Qualton27
Sounds
says sounds expensive.
Yeah, it does sound expensive. I'll go with
Terraphon is tempted to send Texas Hula 10,000 pencils.
No, please don't, because I already have an issue, as you can see.
Frozen Kitten 99 yells, good morning, Texas.
Morning, Frozen Kitten, how you doing? So I got to find a place for all this here. We're going to turn them into magic wands to go into here. Bye, Uncle Dio, señorita. You have a muy bueno,
Great.
morning. Hey, we're doing chicken and dumplings tonight.
The guru asks, have you tried turning a pencil? Cookie says for the low price of $39.99 I'll send you one. I'll put my PayPal up on Discord too. Lol.
But man, I just can't, like, my problem is I keep losing these darn things. So it's kind of like how Miss Hoop is with shooting. Her favorite line is accuracy by volume.
Qualton27 says lol.
Accuracy by volume. So I know I keep a pencil around if I have a large volume.
The guru says imagine losing a $30 pencil.
Dude, you see him in the corner crying. I'm like, what's wrong with you, Hula? I lost my pencil, man. That's $30, dude. All right, we got to get work.
Poly4 says hula in the AM.
All right.
What do I owe this special occasion?
Polly, well, it's Veterans Day. Thank you again for all our vets. And we are making some magic wands for Camp Corey this morning.
Frozen Kitten 99 says just got up and ready for the day.
Let's go.
Crux Gaming TV says had to run and grab my emergency meds, woke up with low blood sugar to the point almost seized out with my epilepsy.
That's horrible, Crux. I'm so
Terinthia
sorry to hear
Kiner
that.
says Mrs. Hoops is muy bonita.
Muy,
Colton27 says I'll just stick with the terracottas lol. Diana Leora says lol, at least it's not a $2,000 pair of Gucci pants.
Well,
Long story, don't ask XD.
I'm not going to...
Yawns. Where's the coffee?
Morning. It's in the coffee, but Wanderlust is right in there in the coffee. Come get you some,
Terraphon
girl.
asks I used to lose sunglasses all the time.
Missing
Then I
it too.
started wearing Oakleys. I can't seem to be able to lose a $200 pair of sunglasses. Maybe the same will apply for pencils.
Did you say that out loud, Tara? Finally caught a show. Great work here. Awesome. Hey, Speedster, how you doing, bud? Come on in. Come on in. Grab yourself a seat. Make yourself at home. We're going to be making some magic wands today. We started on the yarn bowl last night. I'm going to work on that Sunday off stream because that's going to be the part. I'm on the part with the
Poly4 says yeah, coffee, that's what I'm missing.
Polly, coffee is everything.
Cookie says I get sunglasses for free from work. They're technically safety glasses.
Well, that works too. I had some of those that, because I work for EMS, and they had some of those safety glasses.
Qualton27 says morning at Wanderlust 281.
Wanderlust?
Dawn Starlight says I'm all out of creamer for coffee.
What, you don't need creamer? Creamer? What is creamer? What is that? We don't need no creamer. Just get you a good cup of coffee, pour it into a cup, and enjoy.
Wanderlust says hey, it's C. Walton 27. It's raining here. Cookie says no, she said screamer. Spectre says yeah, we don't need no stinking creamer.
We don't need no stinking creamer.
Wanderlust says it Kickster 942.
Hey, what do y'all think? This is a nice piece of white ash. I figured, you know what? If we're going to be playing with some morning wood, we might as well start off with a nice piece of white ash. In case you wonder if I'm making that up, I'm not. I'm totally not.
Colton27 says it's been raining since yesterday. Lol at Wanderlust 281.
There you go. In case anybody decides to say, hey, I'm just trying to be
Spectre
dirty.
says Captain Janeway drank her coffee black.
It's in the morning.
Wanderlust yells, is that ash on your lathe, or are you just happy to see me?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Cookie says I put in an order of my own last night from Belforest.
Did you? Let's go,
says
Cookie.
I grew up in Brooklyn in the 70s, where there was no such thing as coffee without cream and sugar.
Really?
Polly4 says, hey, how can we help with the camp wands and stuff?
Hey, Polly.
I have a donation link.
We're
I
going
also
to be...
make plastic in various shapes. Would be willing to help make something as well.
We are going to be getting that
like
set
you had
up.
a plan for that dad joke all morning.
I did.
Diana Leora says, lol, Hula likes his coffee as dark as his soul.
Yes!
Rat says you have a nice ash there.
You know
Good day,
what?
Hula and everyone.
Good day,
Cookie
Reckless.
says I got a couple pieces of white ash, but I may use one for a mallet. Crux Gaming TV says I just told Mom I wanted to go bald for Veterans Day and do other things to support today, such as make donations to veterans organizations, but I got to get myself better first.
Right. Gotta take care of yourself first, bud. Gotta take care of yourself first. Hey, thanks for that follow. Hold on, what it is? That's Angry Pole. Thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Let's see how long this thing really is. I got my legit measuring tape. This is not the one I keep in. Never mind. We won't talk about that. These will be a little bit shorter ones because this is 12-inch piece. We got to grab some for the chuck and we're going to take some off. So it'll be probably right at. Did I not tighten that down? Need more coffee, sir. I didn't even tighten that down.
At Reckless Rat hair there.
Reckless, what you know good, my friend? Damn good to see you, bud. Pro Turner totally forgot to tighten the chuck. It works better if you tighten this thing
Crux
up.
Gaming TV says you have a legit and non-legit measuring tape.
I do.
Uh-huh.
It's a, yeah. Sure enough.
Reckless Rat says work making me earn more pay.
Good.
Bring it. Torinthia Kiner asks at Crux Gaming TV, do not most men?
Just that, like, what is this business making me actually work today? How about right there?
Crux Gaming TV says, lol, that's true.
All right, so in case anybody wondered, we are making magic wands.
Says you chose it, sir.
Wait, I didn't choose the Thug Life. The Thug Life chose me. So we are making magic wands for Camp Corey today, guys. For you don't know Camp Corey is an outstanding, super epic kids camp for kids who are going through.
If you want all
exactly.
the money, what would you do with it?
Exactly.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
But kids camp is a kids camp for kids who have life-changing, life-altering medical conditions, such as dwarfism, autism, and whatnot like that there. And this Camp Corey is a free of charge kids camp that these kids get to go and get to be kids and do all kinds of epic special things for them. So what we're doing is
Corinthia Kiner says we do need a trigger for Camp Corey.
We do. We're currently working on some stuff. Me and Tara were talking last night after the stream a little bit, chit-chatting. We're going to come up with some special alerts, some special this, some special that. And we're really making a really big push in January. January is when I'm going to go like super hard and heavy, like, hey, and that's where we're going to start bringing in some other incredible creators from all around the world, because we have a goal, I think a very doable goal, of 1,000 magic wands for Camp Corey. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it's going to be 100% doable. I think it's going to be doable. So these are going to be basically magic wands for kiddos, right? So I purposely leave these here. Typically, I make like really, really, really over-the-top, eccentric wands that's got a lot of detail, a lot of elegance to them. These magic wands I'm making now is more for kids. So it's going to be beefier, a little chunkier, a little stronger. And the idea is because these are kids playing with them. They're going to drop these things. They're just going to be kids. And we wanted to just make sure that it holds up a little bit. And then B, we have a work in it, but just not a ton of work in it. Where it's like the kid has to feel guilty. Like, oh no, I just broke a wand at kids camp, kind of thing. So we're gonna leave a little bit of thick. We'll probably leave probably a good solid 2 C's thick, not 3 C's thick. But anywho. All right, what is everybody?
Crux Gaming TV yells, my mama and little sister say hello as you're on the big screen now.
Well, howdy, mom, big sister. I hope you guys are having an outstanding and epic Friday. We're just going to do a little something right here. Like a little, not necessarily an onion. But we're just going to do this little something right there.
Terenthia Kleiner says the joy and love for which shall be infused into each wand, created by the differing crafters, shall be felt by every child.
It is going to be epic, Terenthia. I mean, literally, I am so seriously stoked about it. Especially knowing we got some really incredible, talented wood turners from all over. We got a lot of people from live in this stream itself getting on board to do some epic stuff for the kids at Camp Corey. So I'm super stoked about it. I'm really, dude, and I'm just honored, literally honored to just be a part of the whole thing, dude. Because we're gonna do some good stuff, guys. We are gonna do some cool, good stuff for these kiddos, and I am stoked about it. Let's start figuring out how we're gonna do this handle here. Let's start doing something along the lines of this right here. Start defining our handle a little bit. Let's actually.
Crux Gaming TV says if I was a little more creative, I would be doing something. Terraform says for those of you who are just hearing about this, a full-size recreation of Diagon Alley is being built at Camp Corey right now, with all of the well-known shops, etc.
And it's going to be over the freaking top. We have a command for that. I'm trying to remember what command.
Terenthia Kleiner says the day Doomaloop entered this chat shall forever be etched in my memory. Big Guy C yells bonus streams are the best streams.
They are the best streams. What's up, Big Guy C? What you know, good sir? What you know good? Happy Friday, mi amigo. You working today or you off?
I'm working, hee.
Working? Oh, shame.
Cookie says command is exclamation point camp.
Thank you.
Wanderlust
Thank
yells
you.
big to the guy to the sea. Bo 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 bo.
All right. How about a little bit further? But these are going to be fairly simple wands. I'm not doing anything severely over the top on these things here.
Big Guy C asks, how is everyone doing?
Dude, I'm living the dream, man. It's bright and early. We're rocking and rolling on some magic wands for Camp Corey. You know, it just...
Crux Gaming TV says I got to work soon and then work Saturday and enjoy 2 days off again.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Graham says, good morning, Wanderlust. The 514 studio says good morning.
Morning,
Hopefully
514.
early to be playing with the wood. Tee.
It's never too early to be playing with morning wood, sir. It is never too early. That's what he said. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of vibration because we're getting a little on the thinner side. But that's all right. I'm thinking we're going to do swamp water on this here. I think we're going to do the swamp water thing. I think we're going to do a ball on the end.
I'm trying to slowly WIDDLE my way through the wood jokes. Spectre yells 700k channel points. Yay for me.
Yeah, you got 700,000 channel points. Good Lord, sir. You're out of control, my friend. You are out of control. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stream to about 12 o'clock. I got a hot date with this really pretty brunette, and I'm gonna take her some bad to the bone Mexican food, authentic Mexican
Crux
food.
Gaming TV says I gave out a $10 gift card for my small exotic snacks business for a Veterans Day giveaway and supporting other ways.
Nice.
Diana Leora
Very cool.
says 32.8k channel points XD. Big Guy C says okay, it's Spectre 326, it's time to go outside for a bit.
Let's do a little bit of sanding real quick. It's time to go outside for a little bit, dude. All right, let's grab us some 220.
Spectre yells at Big Eye can miss all this woodwork in action.
Never, son, never. So, has anybody got big plans for today? Anybody got anything kind of cool going on?
Crux Gaming TV says I want to see if I could support the kids at Camp Corey in some way though.
100%. We're in the middle. Here's the thing. We are in the very beginning process of getting everything set up. We are officially going to be pushing this come January. That is the official goal. Is come January, I would like to have this thing kind of rock and rolling, getting things kind of set up. And we're trying to do this all during a very busy holiday schedule with everything going on.
Diana Leora says I'm just chilling at home. Long work week, and I'm glad to be relaxing.
I heard that. I'm right there with you on that. So I know we're working on all sorts of things. We are going to be raising awareness for Camp Corey in January, as well as making wands to help out our boy Doomaloop make that epic Diagon Valley at Camp Corey. And we made a kind of a goal to come up with 1,000 wands. At first, I was like, okay, that's a big goal.
Cynthia Kiner says, oh, what a beautiful pattern on the wand.
You know,
the swamp water shall make it pop.
I hope so. I hope so, Corinthia. Well, we're going to hit some with swamp water. We're going to hit some with pyro, you know, fire. But the ideal is that I don't want to make two the same. There are going to be two that's going to be similar, but I don't want to make them the same. But with this ash, I'm pretty confident ash has a pretty high tannin count. So we're going to use what I call swamp water. I'm sure there's a technical name out there, but y'all know me. I'm not really big on using exact technical words. I'm kind of a simple guy. I'm just a simple man. I don't drive a Comet. Oh, hold on. I was going to try to sing that song, but I realized my brain is not quite there. I'm just a simple man. I drive a common van. My dog ain't got no pedigree. That's kicking it OG, guys. That is old school.
Big Guy C says English is hard sometimes.
It is, especially for a
Terraphon
Texan.
says I have to work all day, but I will also be working on music and other stuff whilst I do that.
Heck yeah, dude. Full send. Full send. I'm wondering if I'm going to get a phone call from work. I have days like today. I got a funny feeling I'll at least get probably 2 phone calls today, 3 phone calls. Anybody want to take that bet? All right, I can definitely tell this is not. It's a wider grain, very similar to oak. This has the same vibe as oak. Let's go ahead and get this end piece here down. I got most of the heavy sanding done. Oh, let's go ahead and we're going to do let's go ahead and do a rope burn right there. I mean the string burn.
Diana Leora says if you do, I'll put down 100 bits. Corinthia Kiner says nay, because such would mean that an individual's life in on the balance, thus I decline the bet.
Well, not all the time. I do get phone calls for like, hey, what's this light mean on the dash? I'm like, you don't know what that light means on that dash? That means turn the darn thing off.
Cram says lol I'm laughing. I'm knitting this morning and crocheting this afternoon.
Knitting this morning, crocheting this afternoon. Let's go. Grams, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. I told Hoop. So our game plan is to go to lunch. We got to make a supply run. Go pick up some supplies. And then we're going to come back and hang out at the house. I got something cool.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got to get those special Grams.
Graham's gone wild.
We're going to, so I got to work on this afternoon. I think for our shoot, our brain. Come on, brain. Fire pit stream that we're going to have Saturday night. I believe there's a way that I can have all our commands, all the cool little like grams, all that kind of stuff like that, they're actually working while we're in the backyard. Which also enable us to possibly do some food and drink streams in the future. Anyway, I'm going to play with that today. That's something, one of my goals for today is if I can't get that rocking and rolling. I think I can do it. The biggest thing is be able to have audio on the phone. We're actually going to do it on the phone, but it's going to be through the system. We shall see. We shall see. I'm just a
Big Guy C asks who what program.
You know what I'm going to basically use is I'm going to
Spectre
use...
says so. Grams is laughing first, then she's knitting, all before getting to the crocheting.
Exactly.
Got it.
Got it. I'm going to be using Prism, Spectre. I'm sorry, Big IC. So I'm going to use a Prism, and then I'm going to do pull up Prism, and they got a thing where you can get the phone, like my stream phone. I can take a snapshot of a QR code. That QR code will connect that phone directly to, say, the PC here in the shop. All I got to do is just grab that input, that video, or that capture that, and then put that on one of the sections. I'll probably make one like a phone stream. I'll call it phone stream or something like that. The whole idea is we'll be able to use the phone and the audio input from the phone to feed into the shop out here on the same network, if that makes sense.
Terenthia Kiner says anyone who is able to do networking is mine hero.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally just fake it until I
Big
make
Guy
it.
C yells, sweet, I'll check it out.
Well, that's what I've done it before, Big IC. I have made it work. I have made it work before. The biggest
Spectre
thing...
asks, can I admit it makes no sense to me?
No, it makes perfect sense, Spectre. You know it does. You're a smart dude. You're a smart cookie. Just like that other cookie dude. I'm just a common man. I got a song stuck in my head. What do I have? My dog ain't got no pedigree. If I had my way, I'm gonna stay that way. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this to 320. Then we're gonna add a little bit of swamp water. Yum. No, it's cool with the Prism Labs. You can actually basically, it's like a streaming service, just like OBS or Slobs or anything like that. And what I'm basically doing is I'm basically using two systems and bringing them together for one output that will be outputted through
Big
the
Guy
OBS.
C says John Conley, common man.
Is that John?
Terenthia Kiner says I can program, work with both hardware and software. Networking. Hello, yes, tech support. How do I connect this? Spectre asks John Conley, common man.
Common man. I got the song stuck in my head. Terenthia, that's all right. That is all right. You know what? Here's the thing. I used to say this all the time, and it really makes a lot of sense. Each and every one of us have our strengths and our weaknesses. The cool part about it is that when you can come together with others and utilize everybody's strengths and accept your weaknesses and work on your weaknesses, but that's all right. It is what it is. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to be putting, how about swamp water on the handle? What do you think? Swamp water on the handle here? Yeah, let's try it. You know what? What's the worst thing that could happen, right? Let's try a little swamp water on this handle here. I may have to make a fresh batch of swamp water because my swamp water is not looking very good. But I think it may still have a little power in the punch. Looking kind of bad. The last batch didn't rust up. This actually has a little bit of rust in it, which is kind of odd. I've never had a batch do that before. And I'm basically using the same exact stuff, which is... All right, let's grab some swamp water. Let's turn these RPMs way down. And let's just do this number right here. Let's see if we can't sneak into this spot right here. Which I can sand some of that other stuff off if I need to. I'm just a common man. I drive a common van. My dog ain't got no pedigree. If I have my say, I'm gonna stay that way. All right, so far I'm really kind of disappointed because this white ash, which is a fine piece of white ash, is not turning as much as I want it to. But that's all right. So in case anybody wonders, this stuff that I'm using right now is a concoction of vinegar, cleaning grade vinegar, which is a higher acidity than regular cooking grade vinegar. And then you mix it with basically like steel wool. And what it basically does, it creates this little chemical that actually reacts with tannin in wood. And tannin is a compound that's actually found in wood. So it basically ebonizes it. Not ebonizes as much as I would like for it to, but it's okay. It's okay.
I dropped that song into #music-share, hula.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Spectre, that's what I need to hear it again so I can keep. Okay, I'm going to listen to it now. That reminds me, that's like kid days to me, man. I just remember my mom and dad listening to that when I was a kid. Because a common man is what I'll be.
I wanted to make sure you'd never get it out of your head.
Thank you.
Oh, did I say the quiet part out loud again?
You totally said the quiet part out loud, sir. You 100% said the quiet part out loud, my friend. Straight up busted. Let's put that dude right there. Let that dry for a sec. Let's help it dry. We got things to do. We don't have a lot of time to play around here. We got work to do, yo. Well, it's not over the top. We definitely got some difference going on there, though. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's get some of that little excess off this dude right here. Get this excess off right here. Because it really doesn't matter too much, but I want crisper lines and I'm not happy with it. And I know this is just a simple one, but we still have our standards. We have standards, sir. We have standards.
Terraphon says time to jump into yet another meeting that could have been an email.
Oh, I know.
I'll be laughing.
All right, Tara. But I feel that. I feel that. We'll be here for a while today, my friend. What we got here? Red J Entertainment. Red J, thanks for that follow, me amigo. I appreciate you. Come on in here, make yourself at home. We're just making simple magic wands today for Camp Corey. Simple magic wands for Camp Corey today. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to grab a little bit of 400. Just say I did. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference on this ash. Don't think it's going to make a big difference. But you know what? We're going to do it before we put our friction polish on there.
Hopefully this will be short.
You know, yeah. Howdy, Red J. Howdy, howdy. Top of the morning to you. Or we're afternoon or evening, wherever you're from. Where are you from, Red J? And how did you find us? I like asking people, like, hey, how'd you stumble in this place here?
Big Guy C says that just reminds me of a guy at work. Every time he kind of halfway does something, he'll go, that's good enough for the girls I go out with.
Oh, that's good enough for the girls I go out. He's supposed to be good enough for government work. And I say that all the time, and I look at Miss Hoop and I wink. She is a government employee. Those darn government employees. Do I need to hit that with 400 grit? Just say I did. We will. Found you on the homepage. Red J, let's go, dude. Look, I'm somebody, man. Look, they're actually like, hey, there's this dude named Hula. He's a grown man playing
Welcome
with
at Red J Entertainment. We are glad you are here.
100%. Grown man just playing with his wood.
Mom, we made OT.
We did.
Spectre yells Hula has arrived.
Life is good, man. Life is good. All right, let's roll this down a little further. So I got less to clean up. What I basically do is I do everything on the lathe except for the very back end. And I'll get a batch of them and I'll clean the bottoms of them up all at one time. All right, let's get some of this dude here out the way. Let's get some of this here out the way. We got to leave enough on there that we can still. We don't want to yeet this dude right here. Yeeting's no good. No bueno, as they say. Get that rounded vibe going on. There you go, Trinity. I'm happy to see, man. Having a good. Dude, I'm having an outstanding Friday myself, man. I swear, if I was having any better of a Friday, I would swear my name would be like Big IC and living large and in charge. It'd be like, kind of like those old, man, you remember those Budweiser commercials? Was it Budweiser or was it Keystone? And the guy says, boys, it don't get no better than this.
Big to the guy to the C.
Exactly. That's when the
Big
sweetest.
guy C says hashtag goals.
Goals. Goals. I'm still not sure what we're going to work on tomorrow. I keep saying I want to work on something big, but it's supposed to rain all day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get out in the barn. That's the sucky part. I don't know if I'll be able to get out in the barn.
Nut Freezy says hi Hula, hi chat.
Hey,
But
Nut
Big Ike,
Freezy.
thanks for the gifted sub.
Buenos dias, mi amigo. Buenos dias. All right. It's time for the friction polish.
Diana Leora says I'm getting hit by the storm, so we've got a good bit of rain here right now.
Are you getting a lot of it, Diana? We're going to be a little bit of hit and miss. It's supposed to start about 8 o'clock this morning.
Big guy C says anytime.
Supposed to hit about 8 o'clock this morning. And kind of chill out, then come back this afternoon. That's what kind of makes me nervous. I maybe get down to the barn this afternoon, see if I can't pull it. I just want to do something freaking El Grande. I literally just want to do something. Literally, when I think of pieces like that there, something that Socks will not want to watch. That's just pretty much sums up what I want to snag out of the barn tomorrow. Something our very own Socks would not want to watch. All right. Let that dry for a sec. First coat of friction polish. You know what? While that's kind of halfway doing its thing, let's grab a halfway kind of something to drink.
Big platter.
Big platter. You know what? I got some big half logs out there. I thought about doing a big bowl. I would have to bring 2 of them up here because what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to make one and then I'm going to. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can I fix this? Today's one count. Why is it showing today's ones? Oh, hold on. Let's do this number here. 0. We haven't done one yet. Let's go back to this dude right here real quick. Let's pop this dude up here. All right, sweet. It's 0 and 0. We're not going to make a ton of them today, but I think we're going to definitely get a few of them done. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl. You know, I don't have the cold jaws. Big IC big enough to grab the really big bowls. Dr. Green, good morning, bud. How you doing? I don't have one to grab the big bowls. So what you can do is what they call a jam chuck, where I basically get another giant piece and I basically make it to where you actually knock the bowl on to finish the bottom of it, and you got to basically cut it off. But I'm thinking I have to explain it. It is something. It's a thing. Morning, Dr. Green. I hope you're doing good, mi amigo. All right, this is what we call friction polish. It's a combination of 1 part shellac, 1 part BLO, bull linseed oil, and then 1 part.
I trust the process.
Trust the process. I don't trust the process myself sometimes, but. Oh, and 1 part mineral spirits. Not mineral spirits, no, denatured alcohol. Got to give it a good alcoholic drink. What I'm doing is I'm just
Bend her over says that's a hardy wand.
It is, Barty. I mean, Bender, it is. Well, these are for kids, man. Bender, these aren't my typical ones that I make. These are 100% more designed for kids in mind, man. Something that, because you know, these kids are going to be in Diagon's Alley. They're at Camp Corey. And the first thing those kids are going to do is going to start sword fighting with one another. They're going to wind up dropping them on the ground. And we want these things to be kind of beefy a little bit compared to what I normally do so they can hold up. You know, just letting kids be kids. Just letting kids be kids. And not have to worry about it. So these wands will be here for kids time and time again. There's actually a year-round camp. And I think I done made up my mind. Me and Miss Heath, we're going to try our best to actually be at Camp Corey when it opens. I want to be there. Our friend Doomaloop is literally building a Diagon's Alley at Camp Corey. And he is building an Ollivanders. And I am just very proud to be able to have some wands to be able to, that we're actually making and donating to Camp Corey for these kids. Completely non-profit. The kiddos or the family, man.
No, I don't feel so bad for the club I made as a wand. I mean, that thing is red oak and very hardy.
That's it, Bender. That's all right. No, Bender, 100%. If anybody that's like especially making one for Camp Corey, I'm legitimately pushing no super sharp pointy thing, and then make it just a little beefy. Just something for, just beefy for the kiddos, man. You know? Because kids are kids.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Ontarian. Dude, you get an Ontarian, get this other Donzi. Let's go, mi amigo. Ontarian, I appreciate you, bud. Morning. Come in getting all rowdy. Love it. So, another little tidbit. This is friction polish, and I'm not kidding.
Antarian yells, hey, my dear.
What's up, man? How you doing? Buenos dias, Ontarian. Ow, that's hot. So we're cooking this finish on here. Let's see what that looks like. That looks like a beefy magic wand if I ever seen one.
Big guy C yells hi at Pantry Elf.
At Pantry Elf, what in the sweet... Guys, hold on. Monster Giant.
Bend her over says I was thinking about putting rune script on some of them.
Yeah, no, 100%. You're good with that, Bender. Bender, just think of when you're making them just something that you would actually see in the Ollivanders. Biggest thing is I'm saying don't make a lightsaber one. Don't make something with the Pokemon on it. Let's make stuff that you would find in Ollivanders. That's all I'm really... and kid-proof. Can we get a giant... Oh, guys, if y'all don't know Miss Pantry Elf, let me tell you about Miss Pantry Elf. That chick right there is a badass cook. She's a food and drink streamer here on Twitch.
Antarian says I am always good overall when watching the Wizard's Fingers.
Let's go. Taranthia. Thank you, Taranthia. Dude, that Miss Pantry Elf, that girl can cook. She is an outstanding...
Pantry Elf yells hula and hoop are the best.
Girl, we think the absolute world of you. We literally think the absolute world of you. Thank you again for having us. So when we were in Dallas, we were actually hanging out...
Ben says, well, I'm a druid myself, so I know a little bit about what is good.
Well, there you go.
Pantry Elf yells, thanks so much for the gifted sub.
Taranthia, you're a rock star. Guys, y'all be sure to go check out Miss Pantry Elf. Look, I got our first wand. These are Pantry. We're making magic wands for kiddos at Camp Corey. A really, really epic kids camp for kids who face life-changing medical conditions, kind of like autism, not autism, dwarfism. You know, all the sometimes when you're like, I know all these things. Down syndrome, stuff like that there. So this is a free camp that actually our friend Doomaloop is actually making a Diagon's Alley at the kids camp. It'll be open in June, I believe. And so we're coming up with 1,000 wands. Doomaloop wasn't speaking the devil, the man walks through the door. Let me update this right here. One today. Rasty Go Mike. Hey, Rasty Go Mike. I'm just calling you Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Pantry Elf, thank you again for having us at your house last Saturday. We had a blast. And that damn duck gravy you made, Jesus Christ, that stuff was really, really. Miss Soup has a saying for that, and I wouldn't have done that. No. But it was good. Doing good, man. I'm doing good,
says
man.
It's early here. Up for you at Texashula.
Let's go, Doomaloop. Let's go, man. Hey, we got
Country
one
Elf
done.
yells it was an honor to have you both.
We had a blast. And that girl right there, that Miss Pantry Elf, literally works her butt off, guys. She's an outstanding.
I might be able to can some next time and send it.
Well, I would not say no. So here we go, guys. This is the total magic wands that we have made so far for Camp Corey.
Bento over asks what are good lengths. You said dwarfism, so should I make some shorter ones so they don't look like clubs?
Hold on, Doomaloop said anything from 6 inches to like 12, 13, 14 or something like that. My average is going to be around 12. Because most of the blanks I'm ordering, it's going to be around 11 and a half inches, to be honest with you. Because I'm using a lot of 12-inch blanks. So you got the part where you got to grab it with the chuck, the whole 9 yards. So most mine are going to be in that. I'm going to keep these separate because I still got to do the bottoms.
Okay, I'll make some short ones too.
I'm going to keep mine probably between 10 and 13. What I do? Look at me, 6 years old. I'm a big boy. Oh, my God. Mommy, wow. I'm a big kid now. I just had that. What's up, Warden?
Creative Kate yells at Texashula, those are so cool.
Creative Kate, thank you. You know, they're just fun. They're easy. They're simple. They're for a good cause. They're going to put smiles on kids' faces. These are, I mean, what? Come on. What's better than that, man? What? That is what it's all about. All right, let's try us a red oak. I may have to change chucks out for that dude right there.
Big Guy C says Fort Kids.
For the kids, not Fort Kid. For the kids. The camp is Camp Corey, not Fort Corey, unless I don't know, unless they turn it into a fort. And that'd be kind of cool.
says hi, Warden again.
Well, kid didn't. I used to love playing in forts when I was a kid. I was like, man, hell yeah, let's go. We're playing in a fort. You know what? Let's go ahead and put another piece of white ash. In case anybody wonders, this morning, it is 8:57 here in Texas this morning, and
Creative Kate says at Texashula, I don't drink coffee often. This morning I do have a coffee, much needed.
Let's go.
Warden again says I had to shut down all my scripts. Can some wanker in London had dinner on me without asking. New card now.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Mrs. Century yells, good morning.
Morning,
here.
Miss Century. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty tolerant, easygoing guy for a lot
Warden
of things.
again
Can't
says,
stand a
hey
thief,
Grams.
man.
Pantry Elf says Yell should see the ornament at Texashula. Brightus made all the rest of ours subpar.
Oh, Pantry. Literally, I was getting things boxed up, and I said, we got to bring something for Pantry up. She's allowed us to come hang out at her house. Deck Night, thanks for the follow. So I threw one of those ornaments in there. I'm really glad you like it. B Team Merc, let's go, B Team Merc. Thanks for the follow, mi amigo. But I like
Mrs. Century says we got our shirts yesterday.
Hell yeah, Miss Century. Dude, hey, you got to get pictures, and you got to put it in
Freezy
Discord.
says, did he at least order something nice, Warden?
You're right. Yeah, he ordered a Big Mac.
Mrs. Century says I will. Pantry Elf says come back. We have open seats at our Thanksgiving table and I'm going ham.
You know what? When I hear you say you're going ham, I have no doubt. Because I've been in your kitchen, been at your house when you're literally going all out for everybody. I mean, seriously, I have zero doubts. We're actually cooking at the house this year.
Big Guy C says I'm sorry. Every time I hear for the kids, I think of Chef Steve and see his tattoo Fort Kids.
Fort Kids? Hold on, his tattoo says Fort?
Pantry Elf says
Oh.
comparing what you saw was nothing.
I doubt. I have zero doubts, Pantry. I have zero doubts. All right, let's get started on another magic wand. We got wands to make. I think this is here we're gonna play with a little torch, a little torchy.
Pop's Place yells just stopped in to say Happy Veterans Day.
Hey, happy Veterans Day, Pops. Thank you guys for your service, man. Guys, if you're not following Pop's Place, go check my boy Pops out. Good guy. Camera is not set right. I need a voice command. Like, hey, I need to go back to the other camera.
Wanderlust says once are at Pop's Place.
Yes, just want to work. All right, put it in my pile to clean up later. We're gonna go back with in case anybody wonders. This is in the morning right now. This is holy.
Mrs. Century says we have to order a couple more next week on payday because Chiv ordered 3 shirts and 2 of them weren't the hula and hookers shirts, so we got a couple extra hula shirts.
You got a couple extra shirts?
Brown
Oh no!
says morning at Pop's Place.
Doomaloop, dude! Big Doomaloop, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Let's go, man. You rock star, sir. Guys, in case anybody wonders.
Warden again says at Nut Freezy, well, it $50 at some restaurant. I hope it was good, lol.
No kidding.
Mrs. Century says, oh, it's okay, they are awesome shirts. Nut Freezy says ifttt.com and an Amazon Echo should allow you to do that hula.
You know what? That may be an idea. So I can tell the thing to switch from this camera to that camera. That'd be really nice. I'd have to really concentrate on that there so I can figure out how to do that. BT, man, you can't. Thank you, BT. I appreciate that.
I'm in a meeting right now. Again. But good morning, sir. Pop's Place yells at Crochet 70 morning.
Oh, let's find the center. Let's find the center real quick.
Dumaloop yells good morning at Terraphon.
Doomaloop, I appreciate. Hey, Doomaloop, when is the official date?
Big Guy C says he has it like across his knuckles and the H and E are on his thumbs, so when he puts his hands up, all you can see is Fort Kids.
Fort Kids.
He's my hero. I love Chef Steve. Nut Freezy says I use IFTTT a lot, so I could take a look and see if it will work.
Sweet. Hey, Doomaloop, when is Camp Corey, the Diagon's Alley officially open at Camp Corey? Because me and Hoop were literally talking. We are seriously talking about if it's okay, if we're allowed to. Man, I would love to come down. We'd have to plan, save money, and all that kind of jazz. But we would love to come down and maybe even hand deliver some of these magic wands. I think it'd be just kind of cool. Because I may have a decent sized collection when that comes.
Dumaloop says don't know exact date yet.
Okay.
But first camp day will be early June.
First camp day is early June. Okay, sweet. Well, around about the time.
Yes, that would be great.
Dude, I would love to. I literally flat out would love to come down and see this place in person, man. For folks who don't know, we were talking about Diagon's Alley being built at Camp Corey. That gentleman right there, that epic guy named Doomaloop right there, is literally building Diagon's Alley at Camp Corey. 100%. He set it up as a complete, total non-profit.
I will pick a grand opening date and will notify the press.
Dude, I'm excited, man.
Nut Freezy asks, what are you using to stream hula? Normal OBS, Streamlabs, or something else?
I'm using slobs. I've been using slobs since I tried Stream Elements for a while, and everybody said it's so much better than slobs. I tried it, didn't have a whole lot of luck with it, but slobs has worked really well for me. I've had really good luck with it.
Gustav asks January 27th to February 11th. How's your calendar look? Wolf Mom says morning
good.
hula ready for the cold to move in.
I am.
Hope we get more rain here.
I'm ready,
Country
Wolf
Elf
Mom.
says at Dumaloop, if you need help planning a launch party, I volunteer, winking face.
Hey, I'll
Big
tell
Guy
you,
C yells huzzah.
that sounds good, Gustav. We don't have anything going on in January that I know of. Well, no, we do. We got we're making a big push for Camp Corey, but we will be here, man. We will be here. Bring your ass, sir.
Dominique asks, are you in the NW at Country Elf? Guy C asks you president yet at Gus 4.
Well,
Country Elf says I'm 3 hours from Hula.
I can say this runner right here. He is a step closer, Big Guy C. You can take my hint there, right there. And you know what? Another cool thing is I want to take a big shout out to my boy Gus for us.
Dominique says we will be having volunteer work weekends in the spring. Gustav says at Big Ike, yes.
I'm seriously proud of you, Gustav. All BSing aside, man. I am seriously... Dude, you got a lot of drive and a lot of...
Okay, we are coming.
Done. Let's go. Really proud of you, dude. And I really sincerely mean that. Save as much of this as I can. All right. Let's see him. What do we want to do with this
Elderly
one?
Good says morning from the PNW Hula in chat.
Howdy,
Off
elderly.
to see Mom Hula, but leave a tab open while away.
Hey, I appreciate
Enjoy
that, bud.
the day.
Thank you, sir. You too. Hey, happy Veterans
Big
Day,
Guy
dude.
says, dude, congratulations at Gus 4. Super proud of you, man.
Happy Veterans Day to you, Elderly Goods. Can we get a shout out for Elderly Goods? I'm gonna take a moment and thank every single one of those men and women.
Grandpa asks, what's all the damn racket?
Grandpa, we're sitting here just, I don't know, I'm playing with my morning wood. This is actually white ash, Grandpa. I don't want to be the one to bring it up, but we were playing with a little bit of morning wood, a nice piece of white ash.
Hey, Hula, you look thirsty. Go and get you a drink, man.
All right, I'll get me a drink. I've been drinking coffee all morning, though. I'll grab us some water this time.
Warden again says, Hula, neither of us won Graham's major award. She gave it to one and dang old girls.
What? That ain't even fair, Warden. Ain't even fair. I got an idea for this one here. I got an idea. Will it work?
Dominique says coffee is brewing RN. Grandpa says wood, ash. Make up your mind what you're playing with already.
It
Grumble.
is. It is wood. I'm playing. Grump. This is it's morning here in Texas. So this is in fact morning wood. And it's a nice piece of ash. So yeah, I made up my mind. It is what it is, sir. We're gonna do. I did this the other day, and I really kind of tickled how it came out. So we're gonna try it again. Let's see if it works. I didn't go this far up on the. We're kind of up here. So let's do one here.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hey, Patreon, thank you for continuing. Oh,
He
Patreon.
asks where on Bell Forest did you find the dowels? Graham says, but Monday the grand prize will be given away to some lucky follower. Grandpa says, well, there's nothing like a good piece of ash in the morning, I always say.
You're not wrong,
Cookie
bro.
says, never mind, I found them. Ha ha. Pantry Elf yells, hey, at Andy B 1986.
Pantry,
Two
I
Seconds
appreciate
says,
you, girl.
morning bud.
Morning to you, Seth. Pantry, thanks. Give a big giant shout out to Pantry Elf, guys. That chick right there is flat. Pantry Elf, you reminded me so much of my kid sister. It's not even funny. And I mean that in a really good way. You remind me so much of my kid sister. You both are rowdy. I will leave that there. You both are rowdy. All right, here's my idea. We're rolling with it. This wand is on fire. Not yet, but it's fixing to be. This wand is on fire.
Pantry Elf says, I'll own up to being a lil rowdy.
My kid, I tell you what. You do remind me a lot of my kid sister. I was like telling her, is she not, does that not remind you of Terry? And she said, oh my God, yes. Because you're just like, just go, 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 go. All right. Does anybody know what we're doing yet? Okay, have you figured out what we're doing yet?
Two Stepping says any more rowdy and at Pantry Elf might be her at Texashula.
You know, well, that girl there,
Gustav says, is it okay if running man and wife come along too?
100%. 100%, dude. Most definitely, man. We're gonna have a blast. We'll set up like a cool stream. Maybe play some werewolves while y'all are in. Maybe do a bit of fire pit time. Probably partake in some beer beverages. That's just pretty much
Big Guy C asks, hold on wife.
Running Man's.
Gustav says we are going to get rowdy.
Running Man's wife.
Grandpa says working on a magic wand at Andy's 1986.
Yeah, these are magic wands for Camp Corey. These are going to be at a non-profit kids camp that is specifically for kiddos who are facing life-changing and life-altering medical conditions. It's just kind of like Down syndrome, dwarfism, whatnot like that. There is a free of charge kids camp. Our good friend in the stream right there named Doomaloop actually is creating a Diagon's Alley at Camp Corey for these kiddos, completely free of charge. It doesn't cost the families nothing, and they get to go spend a week at Camp Corey and be kids, and just have a good time. So we are making magic wands for Camp Corey. And they're made a little beefier than I normally make my wands.
Herc Dog says hello everyone.
What up, Herc? How you doing, mi amigo? But the whole idea is these are going to be a little beefier because kiddos going to be playing with them, you know? And we want kiddos to play with them. So no super sharp and pointy things on it. Leave it a little beefier than we normally do. Just make sure everything's kind of evened up here. That's looking all right. That's looking all right. And we kind of, I would say open my big mouth, but I think we can do it. At first I was like, oh, sugar, what did I say? But now, the goal is to make 1,000 wands for Camp Corey. And I honestly think it's going to be doable.
Just got home from work. Had to milk them for some OT.
Let's go. You can't complain about that OT, man. That looks kind of cool. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Oh, where's Sam? How you doing, bud?
Dominique says the camp is a part of the Serious Fun Network founded by Paul Newman. So when you purchase any Newman's own products, the profits go to this foundation.
That is so cool, man. Dude, I am so damn proud that I bumped into you, man. And I'm so damn proud to be a part of this here.
Grandpa yells 1,000 wands. Holy moly, that's a lot of work.
You know what, Grump? We're going to make it happen, dude. I really think. No, here's what's really cool about it, Grump. Dude, we have some epic people here in this stream, as well as we're going to be making a giant push over on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, guys.
Grumbles the Dwarf says Frank is 100, so I think he got these earlier. Just making sure they make it back to you.
Grumbles, my good friend. Big giant shout out to my boy Grumbles. Grumbles. Much love.
Freezy says Hula, I'll DM you a link to using voice commands for slobs.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Grumbles the Dwarf says flying visit. Headed to the store, but getting my lurk on like a champ.
Hey, bud, I appreciate you, Grumbles.
No drunks dancing.
I appreciate you, Grumbles. Guys, if y'all don't know Grumbles the Dwarf, a good friend of mine. Think the absolute world of that guy right there. They don't come much better than my boy Grumbles, man. An RP streamer. He also is the new World of Warships CC content creator. Seriously proud of him for that. Venus. Thank you for that follow. Venus Eyes. Thank you for that follow, Venus Eyes. I appreciate that. Okay, let's start rounding this down a little bit. We're starting to run out of room here. We're going to do like a little back step looking thing.
Grandpa says, oh, Jiva. It's my nephew, Grumbles. Checks toothbrush and behind his ears.
Yes, definitely check the toothbrush behind his ears. We're going to do this number right here. This one is on fire. All right. I'm trying to get every ounce of this blank I can get out of it. It's kind of hard to get in here. Try to do like a skew cut like that. We're using a bow gouge, it's kind of like a skew in a weird way.
Crumbles the dwarf says, okay, how in the heck did he know I keep my toothbrush behind my ears?
It's Grandpa. He knows everything. Except for that one big buck is. We're not talking about that though.
Says, lol.
We're not going to talk about that big buck that Grandpa has a very difficult time finding. The old blue. I think we done dubbed them old blue because, you know, you call those deer that they get old and they start turning blue. They're literally because they're gray.
Grandpa says, I see all. I know all. Grumble.
Yeah. See if we can't get this thing looking like something. This would be a cool little one. I really like these here. This is really neat.
Diana Leora says all the grumbles, Grumpexy.
I know all the grumbles and the grumbling. That one was on fire. Get some of that excess knocked out of there. I really like how this kind of looks when we do it like this here. See how that looks?
Two Stepping says, oh hula, I have a funny to me to tell you.
Uh-oh. A funny to me to tell you? Uh-oh, do tell.
Grandpa says, I think old Blue got snagged by the coyotes.
You think so?
I'm now on a mission to take him out. More grumbling. TGV Outdoors says, incoming bud.
What's up, TGV? What's good morning, mi amigo? What you know, good sir? What is up? Get this thing looking like a magic wand, Joe. Holy fishing solo! Fishing, dude, what's up, fishing solo? Good morning, man. What are you doing? Big shout out, my boy, fishing solo. Buenos dias, mi amigo. What you know good? Good morning, man. Dude, you're ending awfully early this morning, sir. You're supposed to be out fishing, catching all the fish.
Two Stepping says American Truck Sim drops Texas DLC in 4 days. It has 29 cities named on the map. No Texarkana I-30 stops at Dallas. Lols.
Yeah, that's odd. What's going? Hey, dude. Fishing solo, what's up, man? Were you fishing this morning? Were you catching guys? If you don't know fishing solo, there's a lot of fishing down here in Florida.
Says good morning at Fishing Solo.
A lot of fishing down there in Florida. That's about where we wanted at. I see how it is. They leave us off the map there too, Stephen. I've learned more about Texas DLC from one message that I have since I'm normally doing. I know it is.
Two Stepping says lol.
How can I clean this section right there? I appreciate all the folks coming with Fishing Solo, man. I appreciate you guys coming by. My name's Hula, woodworker, Northeast
Diana
Texas.
Leora says I'm guessing the weather would be a bit in the way of fishing, but that's just me.
Oh, you know
Becky
what?
says, yeah, Florida is very fishy.
I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. The weather could have been really bad down there with all the hurricane just come through. This is not ideal what I'm doing here, but if I can kind of get in
Graham
here.
says good morning, no doubt big trout.
Hold on, Nick, no doubt big trout. Hey, no doubt. What's going on, bud? Good morning. Y'all come on in here, make yourself at home. Just come on in, make yourself at
Cookie
home.
says the flooding just means you can fish in your front yard now.
Right. Right. Let's see if I can't get that. I'm trying to save as much of this one as I possibly can. This is out of white ash, is the wood. And we're making magic wands for Camp Corey, a very, very epic camp up in Washington State for kids who face medical conditions, life-altering medical conditions. And this is going to go to a Diagon's Alley, like in Harry Potter.
Diana Leora says fishing in the rain is definitely not fun. Spanish mackerel off the coast of Morehead City, North Carolina, off the back of a fishing boat.
What? Is that what he was doing? Thank you, Two Step. That's what we're actually making wands for right now, guys. Camp Corey.
Dora Thar Destroyer yells morning.
Hey, Dora, how you doing, girl? Big shout out to my girl, Dora. How are you doing, ma'am? What you know good? Oh, and happy Veterans Day to all our vets out there. I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you guys.
Diana Leora says that's what my family and I used to do before Dad's buddy who owned the boat had to sell it.
Oh, really? Fishing solo coming back again. Due to technical difficulties, this raid has been redone. Fishing solo, I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're staying safe down there in Florida, mi amigo.
Dora Thar Destroyer asks I'm okay, sick, hanging out, drinking my coffee.
Oh, goodness
How are
gracious.
you?
I'm good. Apparently I'm in better shape than you are, girl. Get the feeling better. Get the feeling better.
Dumaloop says morning at Dora Thar Destroyer. Missed you this week.
Fishing solo, no idea. Hey, were you fishing? Did you make it out safe with all those storms coming through, Solo? Man, I hope you did, guys. Guys, y'all definitely go check out my boy Fishing Solo, man. He's down there fishing.
Dora Thar Destroyer says at Dumaloop Dimmer. I know, I've been so sick.
Fishing Solo, thanks for that raid, Fishing Solo. I appreciate you, man. How was your stream? What were you doing, man? And I hope you guys, all those folks down there in Florida, staying safe, too. We are in the middle of making magic wands for Camp Corey. And all the new folks coming in, howdy. My name's Hula. I'm just making...
Two-stepping says, Hula, it is freaking 49F here at the moment.
Is it?
Dumaloop yells, get well now at Dora Thar Destroyer.
100%. That's no bueno, sir. And I think it's supposed to get down to like 30 tonight.
Two-stepping says, and dropping.
Supposed to get down to, like right now, it's like 60 degrees, and they say it's going to be the warmest it's going to be all day. I may have turned the heater on in the morning, just to make sure the... For folks who don't know, I got a little bit of an issue with my hands, and they don't want to work very well when it's cold. So I may be doing something.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Looky there. Let's put some finish on this dude here.
Graham says, ha, two-stepping, it's only 47 here. Two-stepping says, seems so at Osm Red Eye.
So I appreciate the raid, guys. Y'all definitely go check out my boy Fishing Solo.
Lol Grams.
There's a lot of cool fishing down there in Florida, man. Really, really cool stuff. Is it bad that I'm really excited about taking Miss Hoop to lunch today at our authentic Mexican restaurant? I'm like really excited about taking her to that place today. Las Rubacabras here in Texarkana. The best salsa I've ever had in my entire life. 100% legit street tacos. They have a thing called the Texas burrito, which I think is freaking phenomenal. It's about as, it's a monster damn burrito. It is a just flat out monster burrito. The last time I was there, I actually got one. And yeah, I couldn't even finish it. I could have finished it, but I wouldn't eat dinner I wouldn't eat till the next day. So I didn't want to. We already had dinner plans set up. All right, friction polish round 1. Let that dry just for a second.
Warden again asks, is that Danish oil hula?
No,
Two-stepping says weak sauce. Always finish your food. Lols.
I know. I can't help it. Heck yeah, Venus. No, this is friction polish, Warden. So literally, it's 1 part shellac, 1 part bull linseed oil (BLO), and then 1 part denatured alcohol. And what it basically does, it comes together. You let it dry for a little bit, and you literally buff it. It's why it's called friction polish. And you just basically come back, and you want to get this dude nice and warm. What it does, it dries very quickly. It gives you a pretty cool little finish. In fact, I started using these on my ornaments, and I really like the finish. And it does pretty darn well. I'm pretty tickled with it. My bud Chris Shishon, he calls it shine juice.
AFKMN.
All right, my friend. All right. But it's a much quicker, speedier process of finish. Because Danish oil, you're looking at a couple of weeks for it to fully cure. This stuff here dries just about like that.
Warden again says, okay, so near Danish oil, like near beer.
Yeah, well.
Loop says, seriously, hula, you're so amazing, brother.
No, Demaloo. That's I do. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm proud. I don't know.
Mr. Ahole says that's a beautiful
Mr.
design.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. We got.
Naked Carpenter says shellac is insect shells dissolved in lacquer.
It sure is. Sure is. Usually found on trees. There's like a certain kind of tree that those insects live on, and they go out there and literally take the branches off the tree and melt it down. And shellac's also used in candy coating as well. The more you know. Just a simple one. So we got a challenge, guys. 1,000 wands for Camp Corey. And I got some. Oh my good. Hey, Doomaloop. Dude, so you know they got a thing here on Twitch called Guest Star. It's a new thing, a new beta they got out. I am actually in on it. And so what we're going to actually do is I've already talked to Chris Shishon, very, very talented wood turner friend of mine. He's actually getting involved as well. And
Domaloop says simple yet elegant and beautiful.
I like to think so. I like to think so. But Chris Shishon is good. We're going to have guest stars on the stream. We talked about this, didn't we? Because I'm going to have you on. Dadgummit, never mind.
Naked Carpenter says that's why it can be used on food grade stuff. It's made out of bugs.
100%. You know what? That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Let's part this dude off here and get started on another one. We got wands to make, yo. We have wands to make.
Dumaloop says protein.
100%. We all need a little bit of protein, right? Every single one of us. Okay, let's get this started. Drop this tail stock down a little further. Push this dude in here. Dadgummit, I nipped that edge, which I'm going to sand it anyway. We're going to sand it anyway. Let me just clean that little edge up right there. Save a little bit of sanding. Getting in a hurry. There we go. That's 2 wands for today. I'll come back. When I come back and I do the back end of it, the bottoms, I just clean all the bottoms up at one time. But that's officially 2 wands. And each one just a little different. That's pretty cool, man. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's change our thing here. Wand count. 2 officially done for today. Let's go. All right. Let's see. Do we want to try a red oak one? Or how about we switch it up to a maple real quick?
Warden again says I would make my own shellac, but them two lizards living in the shop gobbles all the bugs up before I can do it.
I think it's got to be a certain kind of bug, doesn't it? We're going to use a piece of maple this go around here. A piece of maple that was donated by our very own Jacques. You know what blows my mind, man, is this is such a community effort.
Black bug, I think. Two-stepping, says Berna.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's take this opportunity as a good pee break. It's not a bad call. What time is it? 9:30?
Bet.
We'll utilize it as a good pee break. So we got two ones done, and we officially started at 8 o'clock, and that's not bad. 2 ones done an hour and a half. Live streaming. Venus eyes ketchup or mustard. Hold on, it depends on what it is. Venus, hold on. We can't. You got to make sure you're not like apples to oranges or anything like that. There's some stuff like fried bologna sandwiches, hot dogs, mustard, ketchup on French fries.
Naked Carpenter says if you think there are 2 Ilzards, there are probably 20.
100%. Now you talk about a burger. I like mayo. Every now and then I'll eat mustard.
Two-stepping says so had a weird wind blow as I poured my coffee. Full nose of aroma. Today is gonna be a good day.
Mine's cold, but yes. Let me take the opportunity to take a perfectly, never pass up a good opportunity to take a quick pee break. All right. Let me blow myself off so I don't wind up getting, I don't get in a whole lot of trouble for my lemon ride, but I try not to get wood shavings all over the house. So we're going to roll to about 12 o'clock today, guys.
Naked Carpenter says horseradish on burgers.
You know what? I would do that.
LMAO.
I would do that. That's the closest thing I got for a squirt bottle for you, two-stepping, to be 100% honest with you. I just can't squirt. I was going to hit you with your gun. All right. I bet that would be good. I've never done that. I have never done horseradish on burgers.
Nina.
I see it. Goes. I've got to try that. All right.
Warden again says Grams P med me and wanted to know when you were going to make a wand out of resin.
Warden, you bet. Warden, I see what you. Warden, I see what you. Hold on, Warden. I got a special button for you. Where's that? Oh yeah, there it is.
Shame.
Two-stepping says guac on burger. Yum. Grams says lol not.
I know better. Warden, that was 100% yours. 100% yours. All right, quick pee break. Be right back. Uno momento, por favor.
Dumaloop says peanut butter on hot dogs is life.
Right here.
I'm gonna. It's okay. Peanut butter on. Okay, I gotta go pee. Be right. Peanut butter. Oh, hold on. Wrong button. How about? I pressed the wrong button. Good Lord.
Two-stepping says wow. Grams pulled out the BS card on Warden. Dumaloop says lol.
What button did I press? I pressed some
says I call it as I see it. Two-stepping says I was meaning I have never seen her us it. At Warden again you in deep poo-poo this time.
Yeah, an official BS card pulled on you by Grams. That's legit. That's legit, yo. All right, that's funny. Oh, let's gotta find our center. We gotta find our center, our chi. Or just the center of the wood. Woo, man. Dude, I think Miss Soup said we're doing chicken and dumplings for dinner tonight. I love me some chicken and dumplings.
Wee cheese.
Love me some chicken and dumplings. Where's my little pecker? There it is. My little pecker. All right.
Warden again says, so I did win a major award from Grams.
Did you? What did you win?
Two-stepping asks Hula playing with a little pecker.
I do, man. And then you know it's sad when I can't find it. You know, I had a guy that when I took a industrial
Warden
diesel.
again says my very own BS card.
Hold on, you got your very own. It's your very own, Warden. It's my very own. All right, what kind of one do we want to make this go around here? How about we do something with a little bit of I got an idea. Maybe do a handle one and then start doing the rings, the burn rings. Maybe make them wider and they get closer to the handle. Let's try that.
Two-stepping asks ridges.
Ridges? Like Pringles? Ruffles has ridges kind of thing? I think what it's going to do is we're kind of measure it out and just do quick burn lines. So they get like further apart, and they get closer to the actual handle. All right. Make sure that ain't going to hit. A little further down here. That works better if you actually put that tailstock in place.
Minmad says howdy all.
Hey McMahon, how you doing, bud? Hey, I got some material in yesterday. In fact, I hope to get started on a particular project.
Two-stepping says howdy at Minmad.
Particular project, possibly as soon as next week. I'm just a common man that drives a common van.
Minmad says sweet.
Heck yeah, dude. We got it rocking and rolling. I got a yarn bowl that I'm going to finish up Sunday. And then I got the other magic wand to finish up as well. But as soon as I get that other one done, I should be done with it next week. And then I'm going to start on.
Terraphon says, Lord have mercy. I hated that meeting so much.
Oh, you know, meetings are fun. Dude, they scheduled one for me yesterday, about 11 o'clock yesterday morning. It says, hey, you got an invite for this meeting at 4 o'clock today. And I'm like, why would you do that?
Fire pit tomorrow.
Yes, fire pit tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be turning like a bowl or something, probably a big bowl. I think tomorrow morning we're doing a big old bowl tomorrow. Maybe. If I can find the right material.
Says I average 6 meetings per day. They suck.
They do. I don't have that many. Now my boss, he pretty much configured it at the same amount. I'm like, hey, you know, I got work to do. I really ain't got time to be sitting here and discuss why things aren't getting done. All right, get this dude here. Again, we want to leave it. We want to leave it thick because these are for kids to play with. You don't want to.
Two-stepping says, so hula, today it is Little Debbie's cordial cherry moon pies.
It's what? Cordial moon pies. Did you got hold on, you got some? Is that what you're saying? Or is it some kind of national
Moon pies.
moon? Today is National Moon Pie Day, is what you're saying? Or you have some?
A whole box.
A whole box. You're out of control, sir. I literally kept walking by those boxes of a Little Debbie sitting on the kitchen table. And I considered having one for breakfast. And I was like, that's not a good thing to eat for breakfast. So I opted not.
says, I don't hate all meetings, but the ones where I sit for 37 minutes, then have to make a decision that comes down to 2 words. F those meetings.
You're right. I feel that, dude. I feel that. I so feel that, man. Or having a meeting discussing things that you're already doing. Like, hey, so I know everybody else is not fully on board with it. Hula over there in Texarkana, I know he's already, but I was like, needed to be
Mr.
there.
Ahol says, I ate a bowl of chili with cornbread for breakfast.
Me and my best friend Kevin, that was one of our things we used to literally do. A chili with French bread. That was literally our jam back in the day. We loved chili with French bread.
Two-stepping says, having a meeting to set up timing for future meetings.
Pretty much.
Terrathon says, I could crush some chili right now.
Dude. Especially when it gets a little bit cooler. Ooh, I gotta remember to get that brisket out of the fridge. Let it finish thawing out overnight. Cause I'll get it together, cut up and doctored up tomorrow.
Brisket chili.
Brisket chili. Oh, you know what? I probably could do that. But I'm smoking a brisket Sunday. But I need to get it out and get it all prepped up tomorrow. Cause I like
Graham
to sit.
says I had sausage and egg and toast with strawberry jam.
That sounds good, Grams. That sounds really good.
Two-stepping says brisket chili with sweet Mexican cornbread.
That sounds good. Dude, I love me some Mexican. I haven't had Mexican cornbread in forever, man. Dude, I love a good Mexican cornbread. With the jalapenos and the onions in it and the cheese.
No.
Guys, I think this gouge here is about done. I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of this gouge here. I will say that. Look how short. Look, so this is a new one, right? And you can see how.
I could go for a 12 inches disc of it, for sure.
We're getting our money's worth out of that gouge. All right, get a general shape we like.
Terrathon says, good thing you said, disc. Two-stepping asks, waste not, want not, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put a little ball right here before we get into the handle. And again, I'm leaving this kind of chunky, guys, so these aren't my typical kind of style wands. I am leaving it chunky, but I do that because these will be played with by kiddos. And kiddos will be kiddos. And we want kiddos to be kiddos. And just have fun.
Chunky for the Mokies.
Exactly. Venus, come on, let's go, Venus. Thank you for that sub. I'll drink a big old drink of water to that. Venus, thank you. Hey, you're in for our giveaways. I do a giveaway every month, guys. For the new folks here who don't know, I do giveaways every month. This month we're actually giving away.
You need more coffee.
I do. Well, I don't want to drink too much coffee.
Spectre says, hey, hey, with the monkeys.
Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Inspector says we monkey around. But we're too busy
Two-stepping says
singing
Marlon at Spectre 326.
to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. Good Lord, I'm literally singing the monkeys right now. Let's do this number right here.
Spectre says yes, yes you are. Mr. Ahole says sing monkey sing.
Sing, monkey, sing. Let's knock that little bit of edge down here. Roll that in right there. Venus, I appreciate you, Venus. Thank you so much. Ellen Doris. Ellen Doris. Think I follow Ellen Doris? Let's get some of this material out of here. You got to go.
Two-stepping says Hula has lost it yow. Now you're in for a treat as Hula walks around like a chicken with no head.
I don't do that. Do I do that? Okay, I may have done that before.
Venusius says thank you too for hanging out with us.
Hey, no, you know what? Look here. I get to, man, look here. I get to do something I flat out love to do. I get to enjoy good company. I don't know. It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. And then you get to do stuff like this here for Camp Corey. I don't know. And do all the other kind of stuff. It's like big old rowdy family in a weird way. That somebody, and I still got to figure out who ate Miss Hoops last, that I got accused for. I didn't do it. All right, let's figure out where we're going to...
Spectre says you get to enjoy good company, sure, but you also get me in two-stepping.
You guys are cool. Come on now. You guys are cool.
Two-stepping asks you know you ate it. Where you fronting?
Dude,
Reckless Rat says good morning, Ellendra.
Hey, what? Hey, hold on, I missed something? Reckless, how's your day going, dude? I'm going to roll this back like so. Don't go too thin, Hula, because you got to support all this weight. Let's let's do a little bit of sanding. I feel like this may be a little bit thinner. We got a little bit of chatter going on because the material's a little thinner, but we still good to play around with a little bit.
Two-stepping says I think Hula is a daydream believer.
Daydream believer and
Terraphon says I like the design on that one. A little more elegant.
It is. You know what's so the biggest thing that I'm trying to do, Tara, is I'm literally trying to make every
Mr.
single
Ahole
one of
says
these
nah.
different.
He's homecoming queen.
Daydream believer and homecoming queen.
Reckless Rat says work still living up to its name, but listening in while I try to stay off the boss's radar.
Hey, I heard that dude. Fly low, man. Fly low, brother.
Graham says good morning, Reckless Rat.
Daydream. Now I got that song. Cheer up, sleepy Jane. Oh, what could it be?
Terraphon says making them all different and sturdy enough that they don't fall apart in 14 nanoseconds has to be tough.
Well, it's not really that bad, Tara. It ain't bad. It's just what's cool.
Two-stepping says, what can I say, Hula? You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. The biggest thing is just kind of have something. It's like you can just pick one little thing. What I do is I'll pick one thing that I kind of want to do. Like this here is going to be the rings down here. We're going to do that there. and you just kind of do a bit of feeling. And what's kind of cool about it is you get to just kind of experiment a little bit, you know? It's like, I don't know, let's see what this kind of looks like. And that's what it basically kind of comes down to. You know, it's like some of my ones, it's just like so many small intricate parts in this piece and that piece and this piece and that piece. These are really kind of cool where I can just kind of not think a whole lot, which is kind of
good. It also helps hone those skills too.
It does. Now that's a fact. This is 100% good practice. I've got to make, y'all help me remember, I need to make like an Instagram or like a quick little YouTube video for folks, because I know some wood turners who's never turned a magic wand before. They turned all kinds of things, but never one. And it was recommended. I said, well, I can just kind of show you how I make mine. They're really simple. And when y'all see it, it's a super simple little setup. But it was actually mentioned that maybe make a video to kind of show people like, hey, this is a challenge we're making for Camp Corey. This is how you make a simple magic wand that anybody, heck, if I can do it, anybody can do it. True story. So I got to remember to make that video before. I'd like to do it in December if I can find some chance. So that way when we go really live and really push this in January, I'll have it already locked, cocked, and ready to rock. All right, we're 220 grit.
Reminder sent via DM.
Hey, thank you, bud. If you got a cool idea, let me hear it. I'm all about. I want something there that people can take a look at and say, okay, this is kind of how it's done, and kind of get rid of the mystery, because sometimes there is a mystery. Like when you don't know, it's something new. Let's see, what would be the easiest way to do this?
I do have an idea, but maybe too much work for this.
All right, I'm going to use centimeters. We're going to use centimeters. I'm going to start probably about...
Terraphon says, I would love to have a workshop and a lathe, but Christ, between the music, writing, painting, and work, I only sleep 4 to 5 hours a night, as it is.
I hear it, dude. But I feel you.
Two Stepping says, make a lightning looking burn, and say it was a Slytherin's wand after he was defeated.
There we go. If we did like a quick pyro thing.
Says music has pretty much owned my soul for the last 18 months.
Music would say the exact same thing about my streaming and my business. So I feel you on that, dude. Oh, by the way, guys, we do have our online store is live. I have some Christmas ornaments on it. I have some bowls on it. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind kind of special gift for somebody this holiday season, everything on that thing for Twitch folks is #turkey this month, and you get 15% off anything in the store. And I think it's !store. I keep forgetting to mention that. Like, everybody's like, Hulu, you need to make a store. And I finally make a store, and I keep reminding it.
Warden again says, when you get the proportions like you want them, make yourself a story stick hooler.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Says, I got you covered, bud.
Thank you, sir. Well, the only issue is, I love story sticks, but I want all these a little different. So if I made a story stick, I mean, I guess I could make a general, like a type A, type B, type C, type E, and then I could literally do the little different change-ups on those things to make them all a little different and unique.
What's a story stick?
A story stick is where you pretty much you come up with a design, and instead of using measurements, you basically use a stick, and you put it against the piece, and it has the markings. So you can, instead of like having to measure this 10 inches, this here 9 inches, this here 8.5, you basically have a stick that you basically use to basically put where you want everything at. So it basically tells the story. Story sticks are legit, dude. I've used them in the past. Flat out love using them. Like when
a guide. Gotcha.
Yeah, and they just call it a story stick. Let's burn one here. Let's burn one here. Let's burn one here. Let's burn one here. Okay. We'll do another one on this end cap down here. Daydream believer and homecoming queen.
Warden again says lol. Hula said burn one.
Burn one, yes.
Two-stepping says you're welcome. Graham says now that's unique.
The biggest thing is I'm trying to come up with a faster way to do these here and still keep it efficient. You can still get it done, but yet they're all slightly different. That's my big goal, to make them all just slightly different. Nothing over the top. Okay, so we're just going to do a button on the end down here. Get that over here. I'm going to run this here like so. Get a little more slack there. Run this in a little more here. Just give this a kind of a little curved spot right here. And then we'll just round that section right there. Look at us go, man. Look at us go, y'all. Man. Get cleaned up. I cannot wait. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it down.
Two-stepping says crackhead is awake. Lol.
No, she's right. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's back. Back again. Rebel's back. Okay. Knock these big edges down. Because when we do that, we have something that raises up.
Tell a friend.
All right, let's grab some 320. I think I'm only going to worry about 320 on this maple. Maple I can get away with a lot more because it's not as open grained as the oak is, or the elm, or ash. I'm sorry, I should say ash. We may have a little bit of a wobble on this end here when we get this off, so I'm going to take a little more extra tension. Something on that end. I can feel a little bit of vibration right here, so I know there may be a little bit of wobble on this end, which should be all right when we part that end off. But I want to get most of my heavy lifting, most of my heavy sanding done before I get that off to make it a little bit easier. Jerkus Maximus. That's not even wrong. I'm not even saying that. I didn't say that. Thanks for that follow, Jerkus. I appreciate it, bud. Come on in here. Make yourself at home.
So bad, Hula.
Well, can't help it. It just...
Shame. Shame.
Hainsey, 82. Thank you for that follow, Hainsey. Y'all come on in.
Rat says LMAO.
I
You said what I was thinking.
I couldn't help it. Literally, we hang out with Grumbles the Dwarf. It's not our fault, Reckless. We hang out with our boy Grumbles. And he has a character named Maximus.
Two-stepping says howdy at Dookie Creek.
Dookie Creek, what's up, dude? For wood chips with the lazy last... Dookie, what'd you make last night, dude? All right, guys. I feel pretty confident that we can totally mess this. I mean, we can do epic stuff with this end. So let's get this end piece off right here. Dookie Creek, I hope you're doing good, my friend. Oh, see? That's what I was kind of worried about. if not really want to behave itself. So we're gonna make it behave itself. I guess my gouge is getting a little on the dull side. So we're just gonna really.
Living in a Blender asks, hello everyone.
Hey!
I came into Grumbles being blamed for something. What did he do now?
You know what? He has a Maximus character. And then
Two-stepping says, Dookie Creek. I tried to do a wand, it's nothing fancy, but it was fun.
Dude, look here. The cool thing about magic wands, they come in all shapes and sizes. Thomas, what's up, dude? What is up, man? Good morning, my friend. Yeah, I can't help it. Rumbles rubs off on you. And he says things, you can't help but carry it somewhere else, you know. All right.
Dookie Creek. It was Ash and seemed to get a little flex and chatter in the center. Warden again says you get by with that, and I get the BS and the shame card. I get no respect, I tell you.
No respect, I tell you. Actually, this is Maple.
Living in a Blender says definitely Grumble's fault.
100%.
He does rub off on you.
He does.
That sense of humor.
You can't help it though. It's a good thing. Oh yeah. Oh crap! It's Andy. Andy. What, my boy Andy the cute? What's going on, dude? Andy, what's up, man? He done brought all these World of Warships folks over here watching the grow, man. Oh, he's playing World of Tanks today. Andy, how are you doing? Thank you so much, my friend. What you do good, bud? Sin Bato, what's going on, bud? Andy, how the hell are you doing, my friend? Damn good to see you, bud. Thanks for bringing your friends. Hey, how was your stream today, man? We're making magic wands today, guys. We are making magic wands. I forgot one. Dadgummit, did I forget that or was that burn? I can't tell, did I forget that? Or did I screw that up? I can't tell. Doing great, thanks, man. Great stream, great. Dude, you always have really epic people hanging out with you, man. Relaxed one on the weekend. Let's go. Dude, I got myself a 3-day weekend myself. Kind of tickled about it. And we decided taking advantage of it. We were making.
Two-stepping asks, can you try to hit it as it is hula?
No. Don't think so, dude.
Menmad says, happy Veterans Day to all who served.
100%. Agreed, 100%. I'm going to sand that out. So, guys.
Two-stepping says 07.
Guys, if you're not following Andy the Cupid and if you like World of Warships, World of Tanks and stuff like that, definitely go check out Andy. He's a really good dude, man. Very, very knowledgeable, really laid back, really easygoing stream. Just a really genuinely good dude, man. Just a genuinely good dude.
I'm an
Shissenwood yells, what's up, Hula?
What up, Chris?
God damn it.
What is up, my friend? We're doing some wands today, Chris. And I got to brag on my boy Chris Shishon right there. We're going to be working on we're making magic wands for Camp Corey, guys. So, and all the new folks to the stream, y'all come on in and make yourself at home. What we're doing is, our friend Doomaloop is making a Diagon's Alley at Camp Corey. Camp Corey is a kids camp, completely free of charge for kiddos who face medical challenges. Everything from like dwarfism to say like Down syndrome and whatnot like that there. Where these kiddos get to go for a week, get to be kids, and they get to be around other kids that have similar things. So they basically can relate to other kids and just be kiddos. Well, Doomaloop is building a Diagon's Alley, a legit, and when I say legit, I'm kind of a particular guy. And I'd say things, I don't know, I got my own standards. But he is building an outstanding Diagon's Alley with his own Ollivander's wand shop in the Diagon's Alley at Camp Corey, which is completely for free for the kiddos. So we got to talking to Doomaloop, and we kind of challenged ourselves to kind of possibly come up with, I don't know, some magic wands for Camp Corey so the kiddos can have a full, true experience of the whole Harry Potter and just basically be kids and get to live it. What words are hard today? To actually live the moment there at Camp Corey. So it kind of started off with like, hey, be nice to have a magic wand in every one of the boxes in Diagon's Alley. And then Doomaloop said, Hula, are you crazy? Dude, that's like 1,000 boxes. And I said, oh, it looks like the number we're going for. So we have a goal to make 1,000 magic wands for Camp Corey to be used by these kiddos to just put a smile on their faces and get to live the Harry Potter experience. So anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in, man. Handing me about the Harry Potter game coming up this Friday. Favorite Harry Potter game. She mentions, come crazy. She wants us to pray. Hey, Sin, she may be giving you a little bit of a hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Chris, I hope you're doing good, my friend. Guys, Chris Shishon, that guy right there is an incredibly talented wood turner as well. A good friend of mine. I actually think the world of him. Hey, Sin Bottle, thank you for that follow me, my friend. Andy, I hope you do, dude. I appreciate you, man. Slim, what's up, dude? Hey, I tell you what, Slim, if I was any better, I swear my name was Chris Shishon. My wife's excited about the game as well. CV nerd. Hey, White Wolf, morning, bud. Good morning, sir. But thank you again, all the folks coming in. My boy Andy the Cupid. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with me for a little bit. We're gonna be on for about 12, so I got another couple hours. We're seeing how many magic wands we can make in total today. I think the official count is I'm up to like 14 or 15 of them so far. We're not really officially launching this big challenge until January, but I'm kind of getting a head start because I don't know. We're talking about actually going to Camp Corey in Washington State, and actually hand deliver some not Christmas ornaments. Good Lord, magic wands for an epic cause, and I'm super stoked. Tara man, Camp Corey's amazing charity, man, creative community, doing loop charity. 100% Tara. Did my TTS die? Did my TTS, or did it actually? Let me refresh this. Huh.
Two-stepping yells, it's dead, Jim.
It's dead,
Diana
Jim.
Leora asks hello.
Hello.
Big White Wolf says morning.
Morning,
More wedding
bud.
prep for Wanderlust today.
Aye.
Rain umbrella with raindrops, rain umbrella with raindrops go away.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. All right, one more little coat, and then we're gonna call this dude here done. Get this off. I'm gonna do the last bit of the work off the lathe.
Expat says the bar is good.
Wojtek, what's up, dude? Good morning,
Colon
sir.
opening parenthesis, quote, closing parenthesis.
The bar is good. Sadly, I need to alert, man. A bunch of stuff needs to be. Hey, Andy, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so very much for bringing your friends over here, bud. I hope to return the favor when I get the opportunity, my friend. Hey, keep being that rock star you are, bud. Keep being that rock star you are.
Two-stepping says, oh Lord, now we have gone to Neil Diamond. The world has stopped turning.
Yes. Round, round, round. There is a season. Turn. Oh, my goodness. I got to do it again. Appreciate you, Andy. Really appreciate you, bud. Let that dry for a sec.
Spectre says, great to see you at Under the Cupid.
So again, these magic wands we're making right now, guys, these are super simple wands. I'm literally purposely leaving them really thick. The ideal is that kids are going to be playing with these. These are something that kiddos are going to be playing with. They're going to be sword fighting with them. They're going to be doing all sorts of stuff, just being kids. And you want to make sure they can take a little bit of abuse. These are not my typical wands I make. Typically, I make very, very, I like to think of them as exquisite, kind of more super fancy, smancy ones. But these are fun little, we're doing really good, something really good for kiddos. And then we just get a little bit of practice, man. Nothing wrong with a little bit of practice.
Kanara yells magic wands for the win.
Morning, Kanara. How are you doing? Guys,
Reckless Rat says you mean they are a bit more impact resistant.
They are a bit more
Dookie Creek
impact.
says that's probably good. The one I made is pretty simple and kinda chubby.
Good, and that's...
Two-stepping says hula, I hid one of my tree cakes near at Spectre 326, so you can find it, and blame him for the last one you ate.
Oh, well, I didn't eat the last one. Oh, dog.
Kanara says at two-stepping thank you so much.
I did not.
Spectre asks hey, what?
Did not eat the last...
Kanara says hello at Minmad.
Guys, if you're not following Miss Kanara, please, definitely go check that lady out.
Oh,
She
no,
is...
you busted.
I don't know, you can't make things up two-stepping and then say you're busted. You can't make things up and then say, oh, you're busted. You can't, it's just rules. Kanara, how you doing today, girl? Kanara is
Two-stepping says LMAO it was for at Spectre 326.
Oh, we did for Spectre. Okay. I was like, come on. I need you to get off here. There we go.
Spectre asks oh, so that's better.
Hold on, Spectre. For once, it's
Two-stepping
not
says
me.
cause you just busted him for taking the cake.
For once, it's not me.